Hey guys, it's me, LegoLover117. This is just a little video about some of the engines that are going to be in my series, but they're not going to be the actual engines that they are right now. They're sort of like playing a different character. So, here's pretty much an overview of the 5 engines I'll be using. We'll start over here with Hero. Now I know what you're thinking, that's not Hero. But I don't have Hero yet, so until I get him, you guys are just going to have to accept the fact that Big City Engine will be playing Hero. I'm using Big City Engine because he sort of looks like Hero, the shape and all, and the little side bars on his face. Now, this is also Murdoch's Tender. I'll be using that too, so Murdoch and Hero will not be in the same episode, like, together. Well, they won't be in the same scene. And I like it because he's got the big driving wheels, so it looks like he's a strong engine. So, he'll be used as Hero. Now, Edward, here's a funny story about Edward. You can see Gordon's tenders on the back of him. I actually don't know where Edward's original tender is. It's been a while since I've used these engines. So apparently Edward's tender has gone AWOL. It's missing in action. So until I find his tender, he will be using Gordon's tender. But it's just a minor mistake. Because, I mean, the only thing that's different is the 4. But at least the actual Edward is the same. So, Gordon and Edward will also not be in the same scene together. Just an announcement about him. Now, Daisy is actually here for 2 reasons. Daisy is going to be used as Old Slow Coach. You can see there. And also, in one episode that's probably going to come out in Season 2, she blows her engine, and the engine cannot be replaced, so she will be just used as an old coach. So, expect her to be in my series a little more in Season 2. So that's her. Now, this Percy is don't know if you guys can see that, the limited 60-year edition Percy. And he will be used as Stanley. Now, the reason I'm using this Percy as Stanley is because he's silver, and Stanley, I think, is a little bit silver. He's white, but he's a little bit silver. And he just looks like him. He just looks a little bit like him. I mean, I know it's not an exact replica, but he looks pretty much like him. I know he doesn't have red wheels and all that, but I expect this Percy to be used as Stanley. Now, this Percy here is the special Percy when the Wooden Railway Line released the take-along engines to run on wooden tracks. So I picked up this Percy with a coal dumper that will be added into my next layout. Expect that in Season 2. This Percy will be used as Victor. This is Victor. So, that's him. Now, I just wanted to make this little video because I wanted to announce these engines will be used as different characters. All except for Edward. The only thing different about him is his tender. But, so I didn't want you guys to freak out because I'm using different engines because of that. And, I didn't want you guys to freak out because I'm using different engines. Now, their names will be listed in the description here in my Season 1 episodes. Like, I think Stanley is in the newest episode, Peter Sam's Discovery. So, it will say Stanley was played by limited 60-year Percy. But I'm only going to keep those descriptions going for about 3 more episodes, and then I'm going to stop making, and then I'm going to stop saying, like, Victor was played by this middle Percy, Hero was played by Big City Engine. After they've been in 3 to 4 episodes, I'm going to stop because you guys will know that's Hero, that's Old Slow Coach and a Blown Out Daisy, that's Stanley, and that's Victor. And remember, Edward, the Edward dilemma is only temporary. If I can ever find his tender, that's only temporary. So that's pretty much it. Expect these engines to be in my series. Stanley, Victor, and Hero will have a appearance in season 1. Daisy's already had an appearance. She's in the movie. Henry's origin, pretty much as a background character. She talks a little bit, but Edward, on the other hand, has not been featured in my series yet, because I haven't really figured out what to do with his tender. Then I got the idea to use Gordon's tender. But anyway, that's pretty much it. Expect these guys in my series a whole lot more lately. So, this is Lego Lover 117, signing off.